Kurt Nimmo reports on Infowars.com, Democrats move to exploit terror watch lists in new attack on Second Amendment. Having failed miserably to reduce the Second Amendment to an endangered species, the gun grabbers are busily working on a new angle, making sure Americans on government terror watch lists cannot purchase firearms. Following the failure of Manchin-Toomey in the Senate and the attack in Boston last month, the anti-Second Amendment activist and New York Democrat Carolyn Maloney has led the charge. Appearing on MSNBC earlier this week, Maloney claimed gun laws would have prevented the Boston terror attack, despite the fact that explosives were used in the attack. So, Aurora, Newtown, they failed to take a big enough bite out of the Second Amendment. They're now getting so desperate, they're citing the Boston bombings as a reason for new gun control laws, despite the fact that the clue's in the name, no guns were used in the attack. It was a bombing after all. And even after the supposed shootout with the suspects, during which they yelled, "We didn't do it, chill out," as the cops fired upon them, the younger Sarnev brother who was arrested did not have a firearm during the shootout. And of course, all this relates back to Rahm Emanuel's call for those on terror watch lists to be denied their Second Amendment rights. So they failed to do it legislatively. Now they're citing completely unrelated terror attacks like the Boston bombings in a desperate attempt to again accomplish an end run around the Second Amendment. And these are the same terror watch lists, of course, that ensnare congressmen, people with similar names as alleged terrorists, even people critical of the government. There's over 1 million Americans at the peak of it were on the terror watch list for a variety of ridiculous, erroneous reasons, and now they're citing that, they're trying to implement that as a reason to take away your Second Amendment rights. So it's another end run around the right to keep and bear arms. They can't get it done by Congress, so they're going to be attempting these onerous and discriminatory rules, regulations, and watch lists. They're going to prescribe you as mentally ill. They're going to say you're a terrorist, any way around it to get your rights.
Hi, I'm Gigi Arnetta with an InfoWars News Bulletin. Here's what you might have missed during the incessant coverage of the Boston Marathon bombing. Yes, while that was going on, you might have missed the criminals in Washington making legal what they've been doing illegally for years, while eviscerating your Bill of Rights and stealing your hard-earned money. They are trying to pass CISPA. CISPA has been called the Patriot Act of the Internet. Here's some of the verbiage from CISPA, also known as H.R. 624. It gives, quote, federal government and law enforcement the necessary tools to combat the current and emerging cyber threats facing the nation. Obama says he's going to veto CISPA because it violates privacy rights, but we all saw how that worked out with the NDAA. Right on cue for purveyors of the Hegelian dialectic, we have mainstream media news accounts being hacked. AP, 60 Minutes, and 48 Hours all claim to be victims of the hacks. Of course, CISPA will be touted as the solution while we pay billions of dollars for them to spy on us. Take a look at the agencies involved with this: NASA, NSA, DARPA, NOAA, DHS, and many more. And here's a big conflict of interest. Senator Feinstein's husband will receive a multi-billion-dollar contract when CISPA gets rolled out. Staying with the web, the Orwellian Marketplace Fairness Act. It forces business owners to pay sales tax on web sales to wherever they ship to. Ron Paul weighed in on the issue and said the internet tax mandate also violates the original purpose of the Commerce Clause. And finally, this week in the White House, why does President Obama feel the need to push through an executive order for a presidential commission on election administration? Here's some of it. The commission shall be composed of not more than 9 members appointed by the president. Is he laying the groundwork for Michelle Obama, or is he doing this as payback for Hillary when she took it for Benghazi? Sign up on our social network, planetinfowars.com. It's free, and you can communicate with like-minded individuals who believe in freedom. That's planetinfowars.com. I'm Gigi Arnetta, and this has been an InfoWars News Bulletin.